It was once said that there was nothing as permanent as a temporary government program. Here in the city of Tampa, Florida, the same could be said for the surveillance cameras which encircle the city after the Republican National Convention. The convention, held August 27th through 30th, remains in the memory of Tampa residents who are subject to the growing presence of police officers brought in from across the state in order to quell protest and to keep the peace as delegates gather to celebrate the nomination of former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney as their presidential candidate. The 60 to 100 surveillance cameras currently installed in the city of Tampa were purchased with the aid of $50 million allocated by the U.S. Congress to provide security for the Republican National Convention. But while most of the 45,000 convention-goers have long since left Tampa Bay, the millions of dollars in security costs awarded to local police departments have stayed put, engendering a new kind of technological surveillance state never before seen by Florida residents. City officials debated keeping the cameras in place in city council meetings over the past 2 months.
And still sitting on the fence about what we're going to do with these cameras now that the RNC is over. And just one of the things that the ACLU pointed out was something they call the chilling effect of cameras, and discusses how it might put a damper on people's
Tampa Police Chief Jane Castor explained to the City Council that though Tampa's downtown area is not dangerous or crime-ridden, the cameras could come in handy if the population were to increase in the next few years.
My personal suggestion would be to wait until the first year is up and see how they've been used, how effective they have been, and then look to make some decisions on how to use them going into the future.
But while city officials and police officers feel the need to keep the surveillance cameras in place, residents of Tampa feel otherwise.
Downtown Tampa doesn't have a crime problem. Over the last 5 years, I've walked around downtown at all hours and have never seen a situation where CCTV would help.
These cameras were acquired under false assumptions of violent protest occurring. Why are we now asked to leave ourselves vulnerable to powerful, unregulated surveillance for which no oversight exists?
Thanks to the party convention celebration by the Republican Party in the city of Tampa, it seems as if its residents will now be left with the surveillance state spoils that will keep an eye on their every move. For Florida Watchdog, I'm Yael Osowski.